You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Get on-demand one-on-one text advice with Smitty at thefantasyfootballshow.com.
You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón.
Get on-demand one-on-one text advice with Smitty at thefantasyfootballshow.com.
You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. You are about to enter the fantasy football show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasy.
Live from the fantasyfootballshow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It is time for the speed question and answer segment.
That is right. It is time for the speed question and answer session. No, this isn't stop in 3 minutes. This is going to go for about 30 minutes straight. 30 minutes straight is the ticket. This will be non-stop Q&A as fast as you can. Spit it at me. I will throw it on screen. Let's go. PPR, Cooks and Ramondre Stevenson for Claypool and ETN. Give me ETN side all day long. I even got Smitty to say crushed my draft. You did crush your draft, Meet the Woo. I loved it. Pierce is on waivers. What? Pierce is on waivers in 3 of your leagues. This is why when I say something like you'll see him at this value, you could maybe look on waivers to people get all crazy, but there are all kinds of leagues out there. It's absolutely crazy. Deep league, KJ Osborne or Josh Palmer. Give me Josh Palmer. KJ's a little safer, but Josh Palmer I think has more ceiling value. How early do you take Lance or Hurts in Superflex? Hurts I take in round 1, I would say past, pick 6 or pick 5, you'd even look at Jalen Hurts there. Lance is more end of round 1. Damien Pierce is going in the 5th to 8th round. Where do you pull the trigger? Round 6 feels comfortable, but when you think about it, Eli Mitchell goes at 5.10, 6.1. I like Pierce more than Eli Mitchell, so what does that say about where I would draft him, push come to shove? But I feel like you don't want to pull the trigger too early. You can still get him in 6 pretty comfortably, I think. Pierce or Edmonds? Who's Edmonds? Chase Edmonds? Who? Chase Edmonds? Who? The answer. This isn't even fantasy football court. The answer is Pierce by a mile. Come on, Chase Edmonds. No. Would you cuff Brees with Carter? If it makes sense, sure, but I'm not going out of my way to do it. I'm not missing. Look, if you would have done that earlier, you would have missed out on a Pierce. You wouldn't have had Pierce because you would have been worried about cuffing. I'm not worried about cuffing at that level. Carter's a good cuff if it works. What's up, James? Eagles got smoked. Waddle or DJ Moore? Give me Waddle, but we got to monitor. Make sure he's good to go, fully good to go walking into week 1. I'm keeping, if these are long, I got to skip them. Like, this is almost borderline long. I'm putting it on screen because I want you to know we're doing speed round. I can't read a paragraph. I can't read a novel. Keeper League, PPR League, starting with Jefferson and Lamb. I picked number 6. Continue and do the 0 RB strategy. Dude, you got to take best player available. There's no 0 RB, 0 wide receiver. You go with the best player available. You don't stick to any kind of like plan of attack. That's going to leave value on the table. You got to always be able to adjust and adapt to the flow. Bench is D Lund. I don't know what this question is. What's up? Let's ride. What's up, Emperor? Drop it. Cooks or Daryl Mooney? If you don't know how to play the game, don't play the game. It's got to be quick answers. I can't answer your paragraph long question. Hey, Smitty, rate my team and tell me what you think. No, you're getting skipped. This is a speed round Q&A. Learn how to play it. Tweak your answers or your questions. Ask little parts of it to get the entire big picture if you need to. You can ask me for 30 minutes straight. Michael K. CPA says Cooks or Daryl Mooney. Give me Mooney, but that's very arguable. Mooney or Ramondre Stevenson. I kind of like Mooney safer. Ramondre's got a little more upside. Pierce or Pollard. Give me Pierce. Keenan Allen or A.J. Brown. Give me A.J. Brown. They're about a round apart. Burks or Bobby Trees? Burks. I'm not drafting Bobby Trees. Smitty, will the phone lines be open? I'm not sure yet. Smitty, would you believe it if I told you Javonte Williams made it to you in the round 2 and you got JT in the first, so down to 20th or 24th? Yeah, I can believe it. It's crazy. Someone got him in the 3rd round on my text line tonight. They're like, I got Javonte at like 3.2. It's crazy. Sutton or Pierce? Give me Pierce. Give me the upside. Start Hall in week 1 or Penny if Walker is out. If you want upside, a little bit of risk, I would go Hall. Penny might be safer for week 1, and that doesn't mean I don't love Hall. Hall's a 4th round home run. Tua and Lance and a 2 QB, how risky is it? It depends on the rest of your team. It's not that crazy if you waited a little bit and you stacked up at like JT and Jeff, a big time wide receiver or whatever. Then I think it could be good. Best number 4, Jefferson or King Henry? I'm not taking King Henry in the top 5, bro. Smitty, too long. Why won't it let you leave a super chat? Howard, I don't know. There's a link in there for PayPal if you want to drop a PayPal and be one of the first people to use that. That might be kind of interesting. It'll be up here once you do it. You can drop a PayPal. You got to enable your super chats on your phone. I don't know. Elijah Moore, Brandon Ayuk. Give me Elijah Moore for right now, but they're both very close. Derek Lincoln, fire right back at you. Pepperoni or sausage? Give me pepperoni. JJ or Henry? JJ over Henry all day. I agree. Hall or ETN? You got to take ETN at the moment. Doesn't mean Hall won't be better than him at some point. He's got a little bit more, I think, home run ability than ETN, but ETN's safer. So I love them both. I want to own them both. You can kind of own them both. ETN's in like a late 3rd. Hall's going in 4 or 5. Sometimes he goes in 4 or 5. Hurts or Burrow, 6 points per TD pass. Burrow, but I love both of them. Debo, I love Debo. Aaron Jones or Javonte? Come on, get out of here with that. Javonte's the best best second round pick in fantasy football 2022. Come on, get out of here with that. That's a take a lap offense right there. Cooper, Kupp, or JJ number 4. Give me JJ. Give me JJ. You can have 2K yards. And you're worried about Stafford's elbow a little bit, right? I am. I'm a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit. Higbee and Njoku, Everett. Give me Everett just because of Herbert. But, that's very close. I don't know if I want to start any one of those guys. I don't know how you put yourself in that position when we've been cramming Knox and Freiermuth and Goddard down your neck all year. Mixon, Swift, or Javonte. Give me Javonte when push comes to shove, but in round 1, you could draft Swift. Mixon's a round 2 guy. In round 1, you draft Swift. And Javonte, who should be a round 1 guy, you can maybe get in round 2 because you do it in that order. But push comes to shove, you can only have one. Give me Javonte. Robert Woods or George Pickens. Give me George Pickens all day, Michael K. CPA. According to your calculations, if you look at the spreadsheet, I think you're looking at the spreadsheet upside down, Michael K. If you look at it right side up, Woods isn't draftable. And George Pickens is an absolute wide receiver 3-4 find. Knox or Freiermuth, give me Knox, but I do like both of them. And if Pickett gets in there, maybe Freiermuth starts coming alive. Okay, trade Evans and Pierce for Debo. I'd probably say keep the Pierce side. That's a tough one for me to say, too. You bet. Adele, I don't know if I answered your question yet. Higgins, Pollard, Ramondre for Najee. Give me Najee. Tripod. That's right. I would press the button, but we'll reset the timer. Start Lance or Burrow week 1. Come on, bro. Come on. You guys know I like Lance, but what are you talking about? We have so many little things on Burrow all week long. You're gonna come out and ask me that question. Eli Moore, are you? Give me Eli Moore. AJB, Debo, or Hill? Probably Debo then Hill, or Hill Debo then AJ Brown. AJ Brown's a better top of the 3rd home run. Andrew, appreciate you acknowledging my non-doctorate, but your boy Smitty is the best deep fake doctor on the internet when it comes to fantasy football and NFL injuries. Eckler or Cook? Give me Eckler all day. William, give me 4 fires as well. Diggs or Lamb? Give me Lamb, but I kind of like them both about the same, bro. Javonte or Barkley? Your super chat can make me stop and focus on a longer question, by the way. So I just want you guys to know that. Howard says, college is fun. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Thank you, Howard, for the super chat. Lamb or Adams? Give me Adams slightly. Lance has an easy matchup, but I'll go Burrow. Of course you go Burrow. Who wouldn't go Burrow? Amon-Ra, St. Brown, or Sutton? Give me Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Both of them have upside, but give me Amon-Ra. It's the number 2 wide receiver in the final 6 weeks of the season. Do that as many big-time games as every wide receiver in the NFL. Fournette or Mixon round 1. What are you talking about, Fournette round 1? What are you talking about, Avi? Fournette, it's not even a 3rd rounder. Get out of here with that. Carrick, what's up? Harris, Cook, Swift, or Mixon 1st round. What is this? Najee, Harrison, Swift, and Mixon. And Cook is a late 1st rounder. He's got risk, but he's got enough upside to be a late 1st rounder for sure. Like a 12-13 turn, 10 pick. I understand. But I'm taking a lot of guys above him to bump him down to 10. Mixon's the top of the 2nd. But the answer is Harris, then Swift for me. In that order. Pretty easily. Amon-Ra or Metcalf. Give me Amon-Ra right now until he falters. The guy's caught 5 receptions in the last how many games? Guy's unbelievable. CMC or Eckler? Give me Eckler. I took Sutton in the 7th. Smitty disapprove or approve? Neither or. I mean, I'm not loving it. I'm not going to get up and run around the studio over Sutton in the 7th round, but I'm certainly not going to tell you to take a lap either. Let's see here. Mitchell or Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Eli Mitchell or Amon-Ra. Probably Amon-Ra until we find out Eli Mitchell is fully healthy. You know what I'm saying? Pacheco or Carter. In week 1, you got to go with Carter, I suppose. Unless you hear something about Pacheco getting a start or something. Maybe that news broke while I was getting my graphic ready for the live stream. I don't know. You tell me. ETN word, this is too long. I'm not reading that on a speed round. Harris, Cook, Swift, or Mixon 1st round. This is the same question. Will, you're repeating yourself. Will never says things twice. Jay Cook, Rashad, or Tyler Algier. Give me Tyler Algier, I suppose. But there's some arguments to be made there. Tyreek Hill is looking good. You know who's looking good? Tua's looking pretty good. Okay? Maybe we walk back a little of our Tua negativity and just say, you know what? I'm not saying he's going to be a guy I'm starting in fantasy, but maybe he's the best version of Tannehill that Tannehill ever was. You know, like a guy you, in retrospect, are like, hey, he could hang with the top 8 to 10 quarterbacks. Sure. Maybe he does. Maybe Tua. And you know what? I don't know that it's all Tua. Maybe we didn't give Tyreek Hill enough credit to turn Tua into what Tua is about to become. You know what I'm saying? What's your first place win rate? What's your first place win rate? Bro, you know, I don't know. I don't know what my first place win rate is, bro. I'm busy here doing live streams. Akers and Javonte. Come on, bro. Ronaldo, take a lap. If I could press my take a lap button without resetting my timer, remind me to take note. You deserve a take a lap. Nico Collins or KJ Osborne? Nico Collins is a guy I want to own all over the place. Packer, let's see, what was this? Package Aaron Jones away for Najee. Yeah, of course. What do you got to give up though? Come on, Bad Panda, add something to that. I don't know what are you going to package though? Frank says 10. Thank you, Frank. Their super chat. 10 team full PPR. Need one keeper. Najee 2nd round. Burrow 14th round. Mike Williams 12th round. Wow. Because you can draft Burrow back so much later, I'm going to go Najee 2nd round because I would like to see you get Burrow back. Yes, you're going to get him at a much closer pick to than this 14th rounder, but unless it's super flex, and I don't see super flex anywhere. Najee 2nd round. Najee 2nd round. Nico or Alec Pierce, very, very close call. I'll say Nico for now, but let's keep an eye on Alec Pierce. He could definitely climb up. Mike Williams or Sutton? Give me Mike Williams. I don't blame you for going Sutton, but give me Mike Williams. Hall, Akers, or Monty? Give me Hall for right now. I mean, we don't know what's up with Monty. We don't know what's up with Akers. We don't know what's up with Hall. All of them are questionable, but give me the guy that I believe to be a top 5 to 10 running back that will just need one open door, one cracked sliver in the offensive line to take something 75 yards for a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb or Debo? Give me Lamb, but I do love both these guys about neck and neck. Let's see here. Superflex, thanks, Smitty. If it's Superflex, then Burrow. If that, I don't even know if that's what that question was. I believe that was the Burrow question. Burrow 14th rounder or whatever it was by a mile if it's Superflex. If it's Superflex, it's not even, that wasn't even a question if it was Superflex. He is a heck of a keeper that late, bro. Hurts, Brown, Stack. B23, have you not watched my show? Of course we love this stack. We called it a top 3 stack. Go watch the video a couple videos back. It's got him on the thumbnail, I believe. But of course we love the stack, bro. I didn't get a mashed potatoes. Howard, I can't hit the mashed potato. Howard, we're doing a timer. Actually, I can. Hold on. I can. Smitty's thinking on the fly. Okay, who needed to take a lap or... And then mashed potato.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go. Appreciate you. And then we got this one right here. Algier or Gainwell. What kind of question is this? It's Algier. I mean, unless something happened to Miles Sanders I don't know about. Like, what are we doing with that one? Algier's got so much upside and appeal, bro. So much upside and appeal. All right, where were we? We're back over here. Pierce in the 11th round. No. Not unless you like winning, official. Don't draft Pierce in the 11th round. If you're sitting there and Pierce is there in the 11th round, you made a mistake about 6 rounds in a row. The guy's a potential 5 or 6 round pick now. Lenny or Zeke? Neither. Neither for me. If I've got to choose, I'm not. If I got to choose, I quit. I don't want either one. Not at their cost of entry. Would you trade Hopkins for Pierce right now? I would. I would have already done it. Obviously, Javonte, Lenny is a 4th round. Yeah, I don't know what some of these people are asking with some weird questions tonight. Aaron Jones and Connor for Najee and Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne. I don't care if it's Travis Kelce. I don't care if it's Travis Etienne. I don't care if it's Travis Benjamin. I'm still doing it. But if it's Travis Etienne, what are you even asking me for? What are you even asking this question for? Go get it. Go get it. Smitty, it's been a while. Still making people take laps. Of course, Patrick. Where have you been? Patrick, take a lap for not being here for a while. Congrats. Welcome back. Best third and fourth round wide receivers. McLaurin. Waddle if he's healthy. A.J. Brown at round 3 is the best round 3 wide receiver you could find. McLaurin in 4 if he was to fall. DK in 5 is fantastic. Henry or Cook, probably. I mean, if I got to go with one of those guys, probably Henry. I mean, you could cuff, sure. But I mean, I don't know, broski. Pizza or tacos? Both. But if I had to pick right now, I guess pizza. It depends. If it's Lou Malnati's pizza, then it is. Mark Cleveland with the super chat walk.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, buddy.
Mark Cleveland. Great show. Great follower. Mark Cleveland. That's where it's at. Mark, I appreciate it. Mark, I sent you an invite to a league. It's the last league. It's the Michael K. It's Michael K. CPA and 11 Ungers League. And you guys know how to get into that. We might have all the spots full. There might be 1 or 2 spots full. I can't guarantee you'll get it. But all you got to do to try and get it at least is go on over to Underdog Fantasy and drop a minimum of $10 on a new Underdog account using promo code Smitty. You can't have already done it before. You can't have an Underdog account already. I'm sorry. But if you're new to Underdog and you drop promo code Smitty, use the link that's in the description of this video, and you show me, you DM me on Instagram or email me the proof that you used the promo code, you can get into this final league if you want. So, but I can't even guarantee that there'll be a spot left by the time you do that because someone's going to race to do it. There should be like 1 or 2 spots left, but it's called Michael K. CPA and the 11 Ungers. So it's going to be an amazing little league. And I believe Michael K., I don't know for certain, but Grant came on the live stream and Grant said he might have some kind of I don't know. Did anybody hear what kind of custom visor he was talking about? It was a custom autograph visor. Was it Tyreek Hill or was it who do you say was signing that? But that should be a prize. I'm not sure, but it's an actual entry fee league and everything, so it's gonna be a different league. Tripod. You want a tripod? I'll give you a tripod. You want a tripod, bro? Here you go.
The tripod, also likened to pyramids in ancient Egypt, are constructed using Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Javonte Williams.
There you go, buddy boy. Okay, let's get back to the speed round Q&A. Let's go. Smitty, can we get a rankings video? I mean, I do all kinds of videos, bro. You're going to get like a week 1 rankings matchup video. Absolutely. Every week we should probably have that kind of video, but we'll see what it's going to be called or how we're going to do it. Stay tuned on that one. Anthony with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, Anthony. Anthony says 10-team PPR, big money, so I don't make fun of us. I have the 3rd pick. Who would be the favorite plan of attack favorite I plan to go after Javonte and AJ Brown and get Hurts? I like that, but I don't know that I would take Javonte in round 4. Or I'm sorry, pick 4. Third pick? What was it? Third pick. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm reading like 5 different questions at the same time. Sorry. 3rd pick. Yeah, that's too early for Javonte, but where are you thinking about taking him, Anthony? Can you rephrase this a little bit? I have the 3rd pick. Who would be the favorite? I plan to go Javonte and AJ Brown and get Hurts. If you're talking about Javonte in round 2, I think you're talking about Javonte in round 2. Then you're smart. Now you're thinking. I would say if you think you could get Javonte, bro, go Jefferson or Jamar Chase. Try and maybe get the tripod.
The tripod, also likened to pyramids in ancient Egypt, are constructed using Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Javonte Williams.
Yeah, I put that together, Anthony. Anthony says that Javonte would be his 2nd round. AJ Brown would be his 3rd. You could definitely, it would be pretty killer, bro, if you could get the quad pod. The quad pod is kind of constructed of several different players, but I think one that qualifies is A.J. Brown. So in the case of you getting Jamar Chase, and then you get Javonte Williams, then you get A.J. Brown, and you still get Burrow, or you get Hurts and A.J. Brown and Javonte and Jamar Chase, or Hurts and A.J. Brown, Javonte and J.J. That's like the alternate universe quad pod. You know what I mean? I definitely like that. The quad pod. I like it. I got Javonte in the 3rd round. That's sick. It's filthy. Absolutely filthy, bro. Absolutely filthy. Okay, back to speed round. 8 minutes left of speed round. Let's go. Here's a question here from RP. RP says, I got Chase, Debo, Hill, AJ Brown, DK, ETN, Herbert, Pollard, Pierce, Walker, Cook. How do we do? Bro, you did fantastic. Debo and Hill and AJ Brown and DK. I'm surprised you have those 4. Can you start all 4 of those wide receivers? That's phenomenal. If not, you might want to look to trade to get another RB. Although I love the sneaky crew of ETN and Damien Pierce. That is pretty sneaky, bro. You don't have to make a trade. But maybe you can get a haul using, I don't even know if I want you trading one of those wide receivers. Maybe you could trade DK and Pollard for a little bit better running back than what would equate to DK's value. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'd look to do. Past that, maybe you go Damien Pierce and ETN and you tell everybody to shove it when they say that your running back crew is light. And you say, you want me to show you light? I'll show you light work. I'm rolling all 4 of my wide receivers out if you've got this like 2 flex league, or 3 wide receivers in a flex, and you can start all 4 of those wide receivers, roll them all out, show them what light work is, and put your 6-headed monster there to work. Pollard and Herbert is nice. It is. What else we got? What else we got? You missed what, Overcome? You didn't miss anything. We're going. You got 6 minutes and 55 seconds left to ask a question. Josh Allen, Diggs, JJ, and Javonte quad pod. Dude, if you got that, let's see, JJ in round 1, Diggs round 2, Javonte round 3, Josh Allen round 4. Pedrino, what do you, bro? Pedrino, you went to a local sports bar, picked up one of those sheets where you get to pick anybody from the sheet. Just check a quarterback out of everybody in the league, Josh Allen. Check two wide receivers. You check JJ and Diggs, and check a running back, just for giggles, bro. You check Javonte. You handed the sheet in. Don't tell me you're playing in even a 10-man league with this, Pedrino. We aren't buying it, Pedrino. If you're playing in even a 10-man league with 9 other grandmas drafting like this, letting you draft like this, all 11 or all 9 people are headed to Uranus.
And off he goes to the planet known as Uranus.
No way, bro. No way. Lance and ETN or Hurts and Mooney. Give me Lance and ETN, but that's a really, really tough one. I'm not going to lie. Derek Lincoln's laughing. Diggs round 1, Allen round 2, and then you got that doesn't even make sense, bro. I'm telling you, you filled out a sheet at the sports. I'm proud of you. You filled out a great sheet at the sports bar, Pedrino. You did, but that can't be even an 8-man league, Pedrino. Be honest. How many people are in that league? Oh, JJ and Javonte are keepers. Now it's a keeper league? Now the sports bar is running a keeper sheet contest? What's going on here, Pedrino? It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. It doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't compute. Best running back to target at the 2-3 turn. Second pick in PPR. So if you were going like JJ, is that what you're maybe looking at, Ernie? Maybe you're like, who am I going to get the 2-3 turn at running back? Honestly, it's not a great place for running back. It's kind of like, they say it's a dead zone, and I've kind of said, I don't think there's the dead zone's kind of developed. I don't think the dead zone existed to the degree it existed when people were running that term out there. I think it just became a dead zone with Monty dropping off, Gibson dropping off, Mitchell getting hurt. You had literally a ton of running backs ripped off the board for the 2, 3, 4 round area. So now, I don't know. I mean, Chubb, I don't even like Chubb there. Chubb could fall there. ETN's a little early, but I mean, if I'm freaking out at 2-3 turn and I'm like, I'm going to get no RBs, I'll go ETN at the 3.1. I don't care. Let people roll their eyes and make little comments in the league chat. Talk a little trash. Oh, ETN, you reach for ETN. Well, buckle up. Hold my Mexican Coke, and I'll show you how it goes. Okay? Clayton dropping a wad. Clayton, $5 hauler. Thank you, Clayton. Clayton says, thoughts on my 12-team league. Hurts, Cook, Fournette, Walker, Damien Harris, Madison, Mike Evans, Mike Williams, Waddle, Dobbs. Yeah. I mean, I like it, Clayton. I can tell you don't really watch my show religiously because there are a lot of players that I never promote, but it doesn't mean they're not good. Like Mike Evans, I don't talk up a ton, but he's very good, but I think people overdraft him, which is why I don't typically talk about him because it seems like he's going in the bottom of round 2 right now, and I'm not a big fan of that. Fournette is a guy I wouldn't even draft in the 3rd round. So that's why I'm not super like thrilled. But like you have very good depth, man. Like looking at this team, Cook, Fournette, Evans, Mike Williams, Waddle, Hurts. I think, Clayton, if you make one single trade, I always tell you a lot of people that they're one trade away. You are definitely one trade away. You're not the top team. But you are one move, one amazing waiver wire move. You roll with me, bro. Roll with me with the waiver wire show. We're gonna land you the next Eli Mitchell, okay? Like a Brian Robinson type player, someone like Damien Pierce before everybody starts getting like if this rise would have happened coming out of week 1. Like Damien Pierce is like, kind of treated like Brian Robinson, right? And then Damien Pierce came out in week 1 and did what he did in the preseason. We'll find you that guy. You get that guy, Clayton, you're taking this team to the bank. Okay, Clayton, this team is right there. It's on the verge. Would I shop Fournette around? I would, because he seems to have high value. I shop Fournette around. Make sure you keep Madison and Cook cuffed together. Don't even dare drop Madison. Evans and Mike Williams and Waddle is probably one of the more underrated wide receiver rooms, I bet you, in your draft. I bet you no one's ranking you the best wide receiver crew, but you kind of have that like sneaky good wide receiver crew. If Fournette delivers, Hurts will deliver. You'll be very underrated. So I didn't mean to act like I wasn't excited. It's a good team. It's like a B. But one move and that becomes an A- or an A+. So just make sure you're on your toes. Don't let anybody out waiver wire you, bro. Don't let anybody do it. And make a lot of trade offers, but make sure they're in your favor. And you can make sure of that by bringing them to the show during question and answer sessions like this. Jacob says, A.J. Brown, Waller, Mitchell for Keenan Allen, Pitts, and Dillon. This is one of those why even do it. You kick me, I'll kick you, and then we're even, Steven. A.J. Brown, Waller, Mitchell, Keenan Allen, Pitts, Dillon. I don't know. I mean, I like A.J. Brown more than Keenan. I like Pitts more than Waddle. Okay, so now we're like going back and forth. And then Dillon and Mitchell is like a toss-up. So it's like, what's the point, Jacob? What are we doing this for? You know what I mean? Make a trade to win it, not to swap out, star or questionable players and good players with good players and questionable players. And just, let me trade you two 5s for your 10. That's what I feel like we're doing here. I'll give you 2 $5 bills. You give me a $10 bill. Jacob, go get the man's $20 bill using your $10 bill. That's why we trade. We don't trade to make friends. We don't trade to keep friends. Okay? We don't trade to do this.
You are off for sex. You are made off for sex.
I at least you're not giving me a bad offer, bro. At least you're not doing a bad offer or anything like that. So I commend you on that. We got Miss Smitty's work league draft here in a minute. So your boy Smitty won't be here for more than the hour tonight. But let's open up the phone lines for just a few minutes. Take your phone calls. And we'll go over some things and answer some of your questions. And let's do the phone line.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
All right. So dial in if you got a question. I won't be here extremely long because of the draft. We have the work league draft. We got to go work over the work league. I got to help Miss Smitty win the league. I got to try and I got to try and get second, get her to get first. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
Hey, what's up, Smitty? It's Steven.
What's up, Steven? What you got for me?
Hey, I just finished up a couple drafts. Can I just tell you my starting lineup? I won't tell you my whole team,
very quickly, Steven. We're rolling through the phone call, so you have about 30 seconds to 40 seconds. Go.
Okay. Quarterback. All right, so these are all my starters. Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Mike Evans, Jerry Jeudy, T.J. Hawkinson, ETN.
Nice. You got your running backs are who do you have? Jonathan Taylor and Javonte?
Yeah, and then for depth, I also have
ETN,
Pollard and Walker, and then Madison. I grabbed somebody's cuff, but that's my running backs.
Yeah, you can't get better. I mean, you can't get better than that. You got ETN, you got Mike Evans. Still, Mike Evans is a borderline, top of round 3. Some people even draft him at the end of round 2. Yeah, you can't do better than that. How many people in the league?
10.
Okay, yeah, that's good, bro.
And then for bench too, I have Davis, Robinson, and then I just picked up DeAndre Hopkins just in case if anything happens.
Just picked up DeAndre. I just picked up DeAndre Hopkins. Guy's like a 6th or 7th rounder. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
he fell to like round 10 to around like 10. So I just figured, with the guys that I'm starting, I won't need them till like later on if like he even does anything.
I mean, I guess I should ask you. The first question is like, go get him. But second question is like, why did he not look attractive and went round 12 to round 13 or 14? Like, who are your worst guys? Is this like a tiny bench?
No, there's about 7 bench spots.
Okay. Well, good job, man. You crushed it. Make sure Damien Pierce isn't out there. If Hopkins is out there, make sure Amon-Ra St. Brown isn't sitting on waivers in that league.
No, definitely not. Those guys were taken. That's why.
Bro, Hopkins is like a round after Amon-Ra, so it's like not that crazy of a question of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you crushed it. All right, you got 10 more seconds. What do you got? Hit me with something. Then you got to go.
Well, I had another team that I did, but because I only have 10 seconds left, I'll just call in tomorrow.
Go real quick. Go real quick.
Okay, that's no problem. All right, man, that's no problem.
No, read it off real quick. Go.
All right. Okay. Hang on, Smitty. I gotta go to the page. So
That's not quick.
All
that's
right.
not quick.
All right, this is the other team. Dalvin Cook. I got Javonte Williams again. AJ Brown. Mike Williams. Breece Hall. Gabriel Davis. Allen Robinson. Ramondre Stevenson. Joe Burrow. Hopkins. Mike Gesicki.
And there's Hopkins.
Algier, Pacheco, Burks, and Buffalo's.
All right, I got you. We don't need to go that deep. Look, you killed both drafts. Call back tomorrow tomorrow or Monday, and if you got any further questions about the teams, we'll break it down. But I'm going to jump to the next call because I only have a couple more minutes. All right, appreciate you, my man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, good job.
Yep.
All right, take 1 or 2 more calls. He killed it. Should I take Dick? Actually, you know what? We're going to close the phone line down because I got to go do this draft. I may come back later, but not guaranteed. But I'll definitely be live at some point tomorrow. Let me answer these super chats, and then we might have to jump out of here. 175 of you in here, only 80 thumbs up. Really? Let's punch that thumb up button. Let's at least get this over 100 on this show. Your boy Smitty's out here working hard. Thomas says, should I take Diggs and Lamb or Mixon and Swift at the 12, spot, I'm taking Javonte and Swift, my man. If it's me, if you want to go wide receiver and running back, I wouldn't be opposed to going Lamb or Diggs with Javonte or Swift. I would take Javonte and Swift. I would bank on DK in round 5. I would bank on McLaurin in round 4. Sometimes A.J. Brown falls. I don't know if he'd fall to your particular third-round pick, but you can sometimes get DK and McLaurin and Waddle, and you could get one of those guys with St. Brown. You can still do good damage. I would rather have the 2 top 5 running backs, but if you want to go balanced, you're not going wrong with either Swift or Javonte with the 13 pick, and the 12 pick, you're not crazy for taking Diggs or Lamb. It's really preference, man. They're all so very, very close. My favorite approach is the 2 RBs, not because I go RB all the time. I just love Swift and Javonte that much. Lance Javonte, thank you for the super chat. James says Lance Javonte, Dylan, D.A. Pittman, Waddle, Metcalf, MT, Hollywood Brown. Okay, yeah, that's a good team. Damien Pierce on the bench. How can you improve? You could potentially look to trade Mike Thomas on the high. You could potentially try and trade Edmonds, I think, before his value plummets, or maybe it doesn't, but I would sell Edmonds high. It seems like Edmonds has a lot of value. So if I were you, I would try and trade Edmonds and Mike Thomas before both those guys maybe go down in value. Maybe you could get one player. Maybe you can get an ETN type of player. So that would be where I would probably go with that, trading those 2 players before their values could potentially go down. I think at the best case, they stay where they're at. You know what I mean? So if you buy something and get fair market value or a little bit more, you're going to be plenty happy if Edmonds and MT both play well, because you're going to get what you pay for anyway. And you're not gonna be upset over that. Best ad: Julio, Herbert, Boyd, Rashad White, Dotson, or Parker. Give me Rashad White. I'll take the upside of White. I don't mind Herbert either, but give me the upside of Rashad White. I don't know that those other players will be cracking my lineup, but if you have weak wide receivers, you could potentially look at Dotson, I suppose. But give me the Rashad White upside. If he gets in there, he can absolutely go crazy. I think I got to all the super chats. I appreciate everybody who came in here. Let's answer a couple more questions, and then I got to jump. Let me see when the draft is. Let me load up the draft here. The draft room might already be there. Enter the draft. Let's see here. The draft begins in 7 minutes. Okay, I thought it began already. I was like, oh my God. Draft begins in 7 minutes. Draft begins in 7 minutes, Miss Smitty. You ready? All right, we're going to get our championship. Last super chat from Overcome. What pick am I at? What pick am I at? Am I pick? No, who am I? What pick am I? I don't know. We're drafting on Yahoo. I'm not a big fan of drafting on Yahoo, especially on mobile, but Tyron Smith, injury impact to Lamb. Look, you never like when any big piece gets ripped from a team, especially as like a high potent offense, and you're expecting Lamb to have this year that, you know, where he finally takes that big step forward, and then you get hit with an injury, like even losing the center in Tampa, like that's a big blow, you know, to Fournette, a big blow to Brady, big blow to Evans. There's a lot of concern anytime there's a big injury, but it's not like they're throwing nobody in his place. It's not like you're running a less person out onto the field. Like you're gonna be down a man, and it's next man up. And how does the team respond? And do I worry about Lamb? Not really. Do I think it's a concern? Sure. Oh, I got this amped up all the way. I apologize, guys. The gain is all the way up. I might as well not change it at this point. That's loud. I'm sorry. I've had the gain all the way up the whole way. That's loud. Hopefully you guys adjusted. I'm just going to keep it to where it is so that it's consistent. But man, I got to turn this down for the next show. Yeah, Lamb's still top 12 to 14 for me. I mean, of course it sucks, bro. Anytime someone goes down, it really blows. It really blows. Did you see Brady play today. I haven't seen a lot of any. I got to rewatch all the footage of today's games because I didn't get to see any of it today. I was out of pocket today. Smitty took the day off. I had to take the day off because I'm getting ready for a brutal coming weeks, and I got to give my family as much as I can. So today I have to go rewatch everything. So I'll have a lot to report on either tonight or tomorrow in terms of what I noticed physically, watching these things. But I did take this day off. I did see some replay on some like Tyreek Hill footage and stuff and such. That was cool. I saw that. That was pretty awesome. I got the Burrow stack, Javonte and Jamar Chase. Smitty, attaboy Steven. Attaboy Steven. Ron Navy, thank you for the super chat. All right, I got to go to the draft. The draft begins in 4 minutes. I'll see you all later. Wish me luck. We're going to try and crush Miss Smitty's draft. Peace out. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow at some point, and we'll have a video dropping tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. But we got waiver wire, panic chamber, all that good stuff. I'll see you all later. Appreciate you all.